Welcome to Yin with Allie. This is another beginner's Yin sequence on stress release. So we're going to do about 3 different poses that will help just to release the stress in your body and help calm your mind and get you recentered and refocused. It's really going to concentrate on refocusing your breath, your mind, and your body to a positive, more positive attitude. So we're going to go ahead and get started in Savasana. We're just going to lay down and do some deep breathing, flat on our back, legs forward, lying our head down, and just concentrating on our breath. Hands down by your side, concentrating on our breath, inhaling and exhaling, relaxing. One of the most relaxing ways to de-stress is just to lie down and breathe. Letting your tension just fall to the floor. Then we're going to move our legs into windshield wipers, and we simply bring them up, bending our knees, placing our feet towards the edge of the mat, giving us a little bit of space in between, and we're just simply going to move them from left to right simultaneously, much like you do or see the windshield wipers in a car. Left to right, bending them towards the ground. It's a great release for your hip area, joint in your thighs. As we move into more hip opening movements, which is where we store most of our stress, in our hips and in our back. Just releasing some of the tension in our hip area. Inhaling and exhaling. It's just kind of like a warming up pose. And then we're going to roll over. We're going to go right into our first pose, which is half butterfly. Half butterfly. Normally this is butterfly. We're going to do half butterfly. One leg is out, your right leg is out, and we're going to leave our left leg bent and forward and toward the middle of our body. Then we're going to take our body and slightly turn it and lean and forward fold over your right leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Bending just as far as you are, whatever your capability is for today. Not stressing or straining, just relaxing. The bend in your top of your hip and bending forward. Inhaling and exhaling. The more you breathe, the more it allows your body to relax. Letting your head fall, relaxing your shoulders and your arms over your legs. Wherever that might be for you today, it might be towards the middle as well. Coming back up, we're going to bring our right leg back in, and we're going to stretch out sort of a V shape into our left leg, bringing the right one back up, and we're going to twist and bring our body and our head folding forward over our leg, whether that's here or you're comfortable you are capability to do today, or whether it's closer over your leg. Relaxing, forward fold over your leg, relaxing those shoulders, your head, inhaling and exhaling. If having your leg flat is uncomfortable for you today, place a block or a bolster underneath and elevate your knee a bit as well. Inhaling and exhaling. Also feel free to bring your leg a little out further if that's more comfortable for you as well. Your bent knee. Then we're going to move back up. And we're going to do a quick little caterpillar, which is just having our feet front forward, flat on the mat, and folding our body forward towards our legs with our feet together, releasing the head, relaxing the head and the body and the arms and the shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. Another deep release. The more you breathe, the more your body relaxes and is able to release even more. You're down 2 or 3 minutes there, a minute or so coming back up. With the 2 forward folds, we're going to do a little bit of a child's pose. Either you can put both of your toes together, spreading your knees apart to the edges of the mat and folding forward. Your head on the mat, your arms forward. Or, since our last pose with arms were forward, if you like, bring your knees together, your legs together. Also a variation of child's pose. Bringing your arms down by your side and simply lay your torso over the top of your thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. If you are more comfortable with your head elevated, feel free to use a bolster or a block in child's pose and simply elevate your head as well. This is your practice to release stress. Personally, I prefer to be flatter on the ground, but whatever works for you, where you are today. After 2 or 3 minutes, excuse me, come back up. we're going to lie flat on our mat. Again, moving into Bananasana, which is also a very good stretch for relaxation as well. Lying flat on our mat. And we are going to move our body into the shape of a banana, simply stretching our arms up. And we're going to move them to the left, our torso and our chest area, and just moving it to the side. Stretching the right side of our body. We're going to do that, leaving our buttocks on the floor, on the mat, moving our legs also in the same direction, stretching those in a somewhat half circle moon position. Stretching out our arms and our legs and our torso and our hip. A great hip opener and stress release. If your shoulders or arms get tired, feel free to bring them back down. This is your practice, going to your own edge without pain. Whatever is working for you today. Inhaling and exhaling. What we do on one side, we do on the other. So we're going to come back to center after a few minutes. Perhaps bring your hands down for a little bit. And we are going to go directly to the other side, raising our arms up, moving our torso and our head to the other direction, to the right side, moving our legs over in the banana shape. Inhaling and exhaling. After 2 or 3 minutes, coming back to center, I always like to give just a nice little long stretch. If you want, on our body, the last little deep stretch before we move right into Savasana, which is where we started. Perhaps widening your legs a little bit, opening your arms a little bit, and just relaxing. Inhaling and exhaling in Savasana or corpse pose. Feeling your stomach rising and falling as you breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Releasing that stress out of the body, dropping it to the floor. We're going to roll over, come back up. Our body will feel more refreshed, refocused in our mind, releasing some of that stress. Each one of those poses you will find on my video channel separately. So if you want to go back and practice that on its own, please feel free to do that. That'll help you as well. In the sequence, this is just a short 3 or 4 poses put together to help you release, refocus, and release some of the stress in our body. So until next time, stay well, be blessed, and I look forward to seeing you on our next video.